Well, 1 month shy of the good number.
always build more killbots.
Lando is so back. Lando is so back. How are you doing? BB Nut, the nut of the BBs. Let's turn that off and let's turn that on. How is everybody doing? How is everybody? Hello. Hello, hello. We're going to try. Oh, Target.
Nice.
What an absolute ledge. Target just beat purples to it. What a ledge. Thank you, Target. What an absolute hero. I saw, yeah, the Russell to Bottas. Very good. How are you, BB Nut? How is the Target? What an absolute Target hero. Thank you very much. Oh dear, don't do that. You're good, thank you. Excellent, BB. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to try to make him look a little bit neater today. That's the plan. Yeah, we don't know how possible that is, but we will do our best. We will do our best. We've got a couple of different brushes to use today. Artist Opus 0 and the Artist Opus 00. I might get the 000. I might get the 000 out as well. How's you and how's Corax? I am well, thank you. I am well. Corax is challenging. Corax is challenging. Yeah, how are you? Glad you're good. Hot last night and I was coughing. It was hot here last night as well. I've been sleeping on top of the covers for a couple of days. It's just not particularly comfortable. But it's all good. And I've got her primed as well for a video. So yeah, she's been fully primed as opposed to kind of like dust primed, which is quite cool. Trying to quickly rank in my head the top 12 Primarchs. Corvus, we need to make you look better. First a haircut, and we need to put some colour in your face. Next, let's paint that armour a nice blue. No, 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 no. I think Corax is cool. I think I'm really pleased with the hair actually. I'm really pleased with how the hair came out, so that's good. He looks all right from a distance. He looks all right from a distance. I'm gonna kind of, there we go. Gonna kill the exposure so it's a bit more accurate to what I'm seeing as well. Yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad. We have some work to do on him today, though. I kind of want to clear this bit of the desk. I kind of want to clear this little bit of the desk here so that I can pull my wet palette a little bit further down. Iron Warriors have the best one. Corax Alfaria's Vulcan Khan Lion. 1 month to the best number of months, then I unsub. Purple's Target's already beaten you. Scroll up. Target has already beaten you, Perps. Yeah, I think I'm going to very, very quickly just try and tidy this little bit. You can't see this little bit of the desk, but I just want to drag. The. Oh, fuck's sake, Christopher. I want to drag the wet palette down a fraction, just so that it's closer, because it's a long way away. Oh, it's an Aspen. Hey, Aspen. How you doing, Aspen? Hello, hello. Hi, Aspen. Can we have a shout out for the lovely Aspen, please? That was
definitely not dragging Christopher.
Definitely not dragging. No, that was whacking. That was whacking. Yeah, that's not good. I've been doing a little bit on the whip as well. No shout out. What? No shout out. You'd better do a shout out. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit on his whip as well, just trying to tighten up some of the bends in it, just to keep it a little bit more in scale. Yeah, thank you, Alice. There we go. There we go. So there should, if you are not already, all 12 of you in chat, there should be, up at the top of your chat, there should be a little heart icon. If you press that heart icon, it will automatically just follow Aspen for you, because she's fabulous. And I feel very cross with myself that I haven't found her earlier. But there we go. Valdor is in Canada. I should have him today or tomorrow. Oh, nice! So wood. Valdor is in Canada. That's good. That's good. We'd like to see that. We'd like to hear that. Trying to get the dreadnoughts as well. Right. Let's just. Right. I've got a plan actually. If I put all of this on top of. Oh, there's Corax's. There's his jetpack as well.
Start wearing purple, wearing purple.
I should probably glue his jetpack on, right? I should probably glue his jetpack on. Should I glue his jetpack on? I think I probably should, right? Because then I've got a little bit more context of what is going on. Yeah, I might glue him on in a second. Right, there's the Raven Skull as well. Really cool Raven Skull. You're going to try and true metallic him. True metallic would be pretty epic. True metallic would be pretty. Oh, there's me. There's me in Warhammer form with my big pointy nose. That's my Inquisitor, and there's the Lady Inquisitor, who accompanies me. I need to finish those two off. They're really cool. Do need to finish those. This is so cool. What, me? Do you want to see? Should we zoom in a little bit more? There we go. So that's me. Which way do I turn? That way? That way. That's me in Inquisitor form. And then that's the Lady Inquisitor who accompanies me. She's looking really angry, actually. She looks really angry. I need to sort her mouth out. Where is... Hang on a second, Aspen. So that's me. That's my Inquisitor. And then... There you go. The afro is missing on his head. Yeah, all right. When I've got my neat hair. When I have my neat hair... yeah. I don't know where she is, actually. Where's she? Where is she? She's around somewhere. She's around somewhere. Is she on the... I'm getting distracted now. I'm sorry. I should be painting Corax. I'm just trying to find my Lady Inquisitor. Anyway. It don't matter. There we go. Blonde and redhead. Yeah, that is a crazy hammer conversion. And it just made me laugh that it was a thunder hammer in Warhammer 40,000 and it had a wooden handle. So I intentionally did that. So yeah, non-metallic gold, non-metallic silver. He'll get there at some point, and then he can do his stuff. Anyway, let's put that back over here. I'll find the other Inquisitor, Aspen, and send you a pic because she's cool. Don't know where she's gone. She might be in my Inquisitor box. Right. Anyway. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is awesome. Have I got a picture? She might be on my Instagram somewhere. Right. So if I put all of this, on that, that's probably the best way of doing this. I'm very sorry. I should have done this beforehand, but I've been doing lots of things today, which is always fun. How is everybody's day? Are we all okay? Is everybody all right today? Is everybody all right? Is everybody amazing, fantastic, brilliant? Is everybody amazing, fantastic, brilliant? If not, what can I do to help? If not, what can I do to help? Other than stream and make a fool out of myself. A rough week, but okay. Hey, Squeezle, how you doing? Rough week, but okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Don't let the rough week drag you down. You are... There we go. Maybe you can't control what happens during the week, but you can control how you react to it. That is totally in your control. Right, let's... There we go. Okay, this is working. This is working. This is working. Just so I can have the wet palette a little bit closer. And I'll tell you what, it was Aspen who reminded me of this because I was watching one of her older streams a while ago, and she had her wet palette in shot of the main camera. Oh, it's my pointy stick. Or one of my pointy sticks. There's my other pointy stick. My pointy stick to point out things. Look, it is Artis Opus Series S. Ha 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 ha. Oh, what an idiot. That one's all charged up. There we go. That's better. Right, if I put all of those behind it now, I'm going to try and keep it like that. That feels like a good thing to do. I've got so many things to try and finish. I'm going to try, like, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I'm going to try and do loads tomorrow and try and get loads of stuff, loads of little projects kind of a bit further on. Pointer is on point. Aspen, I'm pointing at you. You! Yes, you, Aspen. You. You. And then that's the Custodes pointer. These are for my YouTube videos when I'm doing my breakdowns of sprues and things. On a Zybista, Kasha, on a Zybista. That's not right, is it? That's not right. That's she is awesome. You, yes, you. Right. Okay. Ha ha ha! There we go. Wet palette. Wet palette. The wet palette is off. Right. Might actually start being able to start painting at some point today. Should we put some music on as well before people shout at me? Should we get some tunes on? Just filling up the wet palette. I'm going to try and go for a really wet palette today. I want a very wet palette. Because I was struggling to keep the paint last time. The palette is properly wet. I have wetted it. I have wetted it with the best ocean I know. Fuck's sake, Christopher! Right. The wet. Yeah, it's soaking. It's soaking now, Aspen. It's soaking now. It's soaking. Is that suitable? Well, if we use salt water to thin paints, go to your cell. Go to your cell now. You will not go to your cell now, Aspen. You stay here. You stay here. Right, I'm gonna get to put my comical glasses on so that you can all laugh at me. I need to tighten those up actually. Okay, you all get to laugh at me for a little while with my big eyes. Do you like my eyes? These are fantastic because now I can still see the Twitch chat, which is cool. Right, let's get these. Okay, so Corvus Corax. Oh, we haven't got my name. Hang on. My name needs to be lit up in lights. I am that vain. My name needs to be lit up in lights. There we go. Right. Yes. Yeah. Do not lock yourself up, Aspen. If you lock yourself up, I'm going to unlock it. So tough shit. Okay. Music. Yes, music. That was the other thing. Let's do some music. We did AC yesterday, didn't we? We did Armored Core yesterday, so let's do Eve today. Should I put them both on? Should we have an Eve and Armored Core day and just shuffle everything? There we go. There we go. Do the wiggle wiggle. Can't do the wiggle wiggle. I can't. My eyebrows don't do the wiggle wiggle. I'm gonna leave the wiggle wiggle to you if that's all right, Aspen. You can wiggle. You can wiggle. Oh my god. I mean the shuffle. Yeah, it is shuffled. So it is shuffled across everything now. Right. So plan is I have on the wet palette. I have my I can wiggle all night long. Oh, you can wiggle. You can wiggle all night long. You can wiggle. Aspen can wiggle all night long. Mine only don't jiggle jiggle, it falls. I knew you'd get that. Yeah, it's not like we're cut out of the same or anything else. Hey Spotty, how you doing? How you doing, Spotster? Spotty Spotster. So we have we've got my where is my black? My black. I don't think I've got my black out. I need the black. There's the black. So we have some black. We've got black. We've got my Raven Guard mix black, and then we have my Raven Guard highlight and cold. Are you? Am I cold? Chris could definitely be one of the Wiggles. Why could I be one of the Wiggles? Cold, how are you? Oh, you're cold, Spotty. Oh no. How come it's cold? How come it's cold? So the plan is we're going to make use of a 0-0. We're going to use a 0-0 and a 0-0, and we're going to try and glaze some of these back down. Now we might be able to zoom in and just kind of have a look. Now this is where I'm struggling. So this is where I'm struggling. Hang on, let me get my pointer to show you, because this is mega zoomed in now. Okay. So this is the kind of area here which I'm struggling. So this is and this also shows you how small it is as well. Okay, let me just take these off for a sec. I just want to explain. What I'm trying to achieve here. So this is a Space Marine finger. Okay, so this is the kind of the size of the stuff that I'm trying to do. So this, I mean, Corax looks cool. Like, his head looks much better. I think his hair was worked out really well. I really like that little curl that I sculpted in. Anyway, so these little bits here in the armor, these are like sculpted, and they're sculpted in. Now, the challenge with this, like, can you see that one there is just not particularly neat, and there isn't a line between these two, and that one's a bit blobby. So what I need to try and do, and this is a little bit of a mess as well. So what I need to try and do is, rather than painting with texture, as I have been doing for all my other Raven Guard. So all my other Raven Guard I've been painting with this kind of texture. So you kind of paint it in, you scribble it in, and then you kind of highlight it up, and you keep this kind of texture going on. For stuff that's this small, I can't do texture because it needs to have a really sharp highlight. It needs to have definition, and it needs to have contrast between the armor color and then the highlight. So this, for instance, here, all that mess there, I need to neaten all that up and everything. Like, this looks fine. Like, you can see the difference. This is the wing. This is the wing on the top of the lightning claw, and that kind of looks cool. Like, you can see all the little different bits of texture on there. You can see the little bits of highlight which I've kind of dropped in there. Like that, on that scale, that size, looks okay. So that looks fine. And then these ones are going to be doing the same kind of thing. So you get the transition from this kind of darker shadow all the way up to white up here, and it sort of all kind of matches, and it neatens up. It looks okay. When you're in when you're in trying to highlight these tiny little rune marks down here, it's almost impossible to try to get these neat. So what we're going to try and do is I'm going to try and glaze over all of these, soften them all down, glaze over this, soften that down. Like this is where I was starting to try to, okay, let's see if we can get some definition in here. So we got the spot highlight there and all of this, and then this is like a nice neat line down there rather than like a scruffy textured line there. So I've started doing it here, sort of started doing it here as well. Look, so that's much neater in terms of a neat highlight there rather than trying to kind of scribble it in here. So that sort of stuff is what we're going to try to achieve. And then same down here, look, like this is all kind of textured and chipped rather than a neat highlight. So yeah, that's what we're going to try and achieve anyway. Whether we get that, I don't know. Now I've got to try and remember which button it is to zoom back out. I think, where are we? I think it's that one. Nope. There. So that's the plan. Hopefully that makes sense with everybody. Hopefully that makes sense with everybody. Yeah. That's what we're going to try and do. That is what we are going to try to do. So we need some of this kind of dark black. Did that make sense, everybody? Did that make sense? Hopefully that was useful. Yes, fab, excellent. I'm glad it did make sense, because a lot of the time I can waffle a lot and it doesn't make sense. So good. Now the challenge is I've just got to do it. I've just got to try and do it. Are you making this guide for game or art? Game or art? Like all my stuff is for art. Like even if it's like a gaming level in inverted commas, it's still trying to do like artistic decisions and things. Right. So let's see how we can get on with this. Let's see how we can get on. What do we think? Do we think I'm going to be able to do it? Yes or no? Vote in chat now. Vote in chat now. I need to adjust this a little bit. Let's get that a bit higher. Am I in shot? No. I might actually lift the desk up a little bit. 1 second. There we go. Is that better? Get that in focus for you all. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Pointing the camera back down. Are you going to play a game with him? Yep. Yep, probably at some point. Probably at some point. Okay. Am I in the shot? Am I in the shot if I'm painting like this? Hopefully not. Although I wasn't even in shot. Sorry about that. See if we can keep this going. Wonder how much did the Raven Lord change from being in the Shadow Realm for millennia, only jumping out to be in the Warp. I'm really looking forward to a 40k Corax. Whenever they do that. I want like when they do it, I really want them to be brave about it as well. Like I want him to have like raven wings. He's been in the warp for ages, so I want him to have raven wings. Horus Heresy 6th edition, after Chris finishes painting them. We're actually not far off. We're doing pretty well. We'll definitely I wonder whether it might be easier to over highlight and then glaze these back. That might actually work. That might work better if we over highlight. So if I over highlight this here. Stu did play a game of Horus Heresy last night, and he said it was much enjoyed. He said he really liked it, which is good. I need some pale grey blue. Where's my pale grey blue? There it is. So pale grey blue is my final highlight, pretty much. There we go, pale grey blue. Get some of that on the wet palette as well. And because this is a very kind of pale white colour, we need to thin this down a lot as well. pale colours need to be thinned a lot, otherwise they go chalky, as you all know. So if I over highlight this, maybe I do need to be back here. Am I in shot? Because I can't see, am I in shot there? Target will let me know. Target will do a target will do a target. Target likes his target. Target can hardly hear you. Let me get the microphone down. There we go. So if I bring the microphone right down there, there we go. So now I can talk into the microphone as well. Thank you. Thanks, Perps. That's better. Good. Good, good. Glad you can hear me now. Oh, I need to...
That's good. Have you ever been mistaken for a man?
No. Have you?
Have you? No, have you? Where's my super glue? There's my super glue. Let's put the backpack on. Do I put the backpack on? Do I? No, I won't put the backpack on actually, because now I can get to the painting the ravens. So we won't put the backpack on. We'll sub-assemble the backpack. Thanks, Satan. Oh my word, I'm so hungry today.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Hey Aspen, what's up? I'm off camera, thank you. If you do ! Target, Aspen, if that ever happens, then the lady will shout at me. Well,
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
Star Wars will shout at me.
Great. Focus.
Focus?
Focus.
It's. I think you're a little bit zoomed in. That's the thing. So maybe the focus isn't great, but you have to go now. Started my stream. Bye. I'm gonna miss you.
Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal.
Be awesome. Have an amazing stream. If everybody wants to go and just give Aspen a lurk, I would be, and Aspen would as well, forever eternally grateful. I will do my best to paint this as well as I can, Aspen. Have an awesome stream. Bye. Just focus. I wanted to show the commands to Aspen. Yeah. So it's target and focus. You can shout at me. Oh, what happened there? Cryo, how you doing, Cryo? It's far too long and curly, Chris being humble, 2021. What? I need to reduce the cooldown. I can't, that's a Twitch thing. That's Twitch. That's not me. That's that. If I go... How are you doing, Cryo? Sorry, it's... He's so tiny. I'm trying to... Trying to keep him in shot.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
How are you doing? One Stop. Check it out, One Stop. R.I.P. Cam. Why? What's up with the cam? What's happened to the camera? Am I in shot again? Sorry. Stu, how are you doing? Are you ready for Corax to take on your Iron Warriors single-handedly? You mean your ballet dancer? Shut up. Oh, entry sound effect. What are you going to have? What are you going to have? What are you going to have? How are you doing? Drop me a DM, dude, with the sound that you want. And at some point in the not too distant future, I will do my best to put it in. At some point in the not too distant future. Stu, do you want to break down your first game of Horus Heresy in Twitch chat so that we can see what you thought? Super basic with 1500 points. So what was your list roughly? You ran Iron Warriors versus mission was super simple, but that will change with other games. The rules from the outside look very complex, but came easy. Iron Warriors versus Alpha Legion. Oh, it was Alpha Legion. What's the Alpha Legion like Legion rule? What are they able to do? Have you managed to get any of the lever stuff yet? In a challenge, they turn your roll buff to 0. They are sneaky like snakes. Hey Kuja, how you doing? In a challenge, they turn your roll buff to 0. That doesn't sound very helpful. Daylight burns. It burns. It is. Hang on. It is that. However, as One Stop learnt last night, the books really help. So the rule book or the levers really help understand how the lists are kind of created and made. So try to grab a lever or a rule book or both. I think you've got. Have you got the? I think you've got the rule book anyway, haven't you? So that is pretty irrelevant. Main takeaways are you have to attack things with the right asset, and nothing is a guaranteed kill. You got the Custodian's liver. Did it get you excited to do a list? Did you kind of mentally see what a World Eaters list might look like? Or what you want a World Eaters list to look like? Don't eat Custodian's liver, it's like bears. Too much vitamin A! Far too much vitamin A. Far too much vitamin A, oh my god. I am getting a little bit worried that Games Workshop are trying to simplify all their games for accessibility, which is fine. I dare say I saw the fun that can be had with combat. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I'm in trouble, chat. I'm in trouble. To be fair, Stu, Raven Guard versus World Eaters should be hilarious. Do intro games. I want to go, and now I have my Warlord. Nice. Get 4 more of them, and you can play Australian prices for Warhammer. Like I said yesterday, 40k is like COD. Everyone can find enjoyment. It's spiky and flashy. 30k is D&D. I need all parties to be involved, and it's a communal effort. As someone who has played Games Workshop games since the 90s, the way that 30k is put out in loads of different books makes it so hard to get into. I can see so many people just giving up before they start. Like I had a bit of a rant yesterday about that, Stu, in terms of I don't think you need a lot of books to start. I think you need the people to start. And as historically, wargamers have always read all the rules. Like, it's something that we've always done. We all read the fine print. Whether the Sinister. Whether the target audience has changed a little bit, and that target audience now aren't in the kind of realms of reading all the rules, I don't know, but generally I think everybody is excited to read the rules, and they go home and that's what they kind of do. So I'm not sure I agree, but then obviously I haven't played it. Because you can play, you need what? You need a Liber and a rulebook, right? And then all the tacticas which are coming out, which are adding to the game. And you don't want the game to be stale, so you want the Libers, you want the tactical journals. Like, they're not a negative thing. Here, you just need this. Yeah, I think that's where the people come in, isn't it? I think that's where the people come in. And maybe the internet and the community doesn't do quite a good enough job of that. Because we used to grow up. We've grown up with communities that were gaming clubs. So you'd go to a gaming club and you'd actually have a conversation with someone. I want to start playing Horus Heresy. Oh, okay, you need this and this, and you need to write an army list like this and this. Whereas maybe the internet doesn't do a good enough job of that now. And maybe that's Games Workshop's responsibility. I don't know. They've never been particularly good at doing that. Because they always seem to focus on the wrong thing when they do try and do things like that. That's actually looking better. So this fist here is actually looking better. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. What should we do this trim? So yeah, I think like I said yesterday, I think the book is like the saying there's too many books. I think that's just like a hot phrase that people kind of just say. Because if you play a game, you want the books. Like if you are actively playing 40k, you want all the new campaign books. If you're playing Horus Heresy, you want all the new campaign books. So that's not a negative. It just needs to be communicated that you don't need them in order to play the game. And then once you get into the game, then you can go and get excited and go and look at all the rest of the books. How you doing, Spotty?
Enjoy your meal.
And Jem, how you doing? I suppose shorter attention spans. Yeah, like I get, but like when I was playing, so I've been playing Pantheon, and Pantheon, well, I've been famously playing Pantheon. I haven't been playing it for a while because they fucked it up, but like they had loads of Steam players come in, and they were like, "Oh, we don't like there's no map. We don't like that you can't do this. We don't like that you can't do that." And rather than kind of educating them, okay, yeah, there might not be a map. However, if you kind of move around and you learn some landmarks and things like that, then you actually learn the maps and you learn what's around in the same way as when you're kind of walking to the local shop, you know which way to go because you've learned the area. So rather than explaining and educating people why this is actually a good way to play the game rather than it being spoon-fed to you, they started putting all that sort of stuff in, and it diluted the game and actually made it worse, and now they're going back to it. So rather than trying to fit it, like, be different, not better, right? So don't try and be a better version of something that's already out there. So don't try and be better at keeping everybody's like short attention spans or something. Be different. And like Warhammer has always been teaching people, like, so when you get into Warhammer when you're in your teens, it teaches you how to be socially active and how to socialize with people and how to take your time when you're learning rules and how to learn rules and how to kind of understand tactics and things like that. Like it teaches more than it should fit into people's lives, I think. Just people getting overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that exists and not knowing where to start, and that's where it teaches you how not to be overwhelmed, because there is a starting point. I don't know, like, it's Imperial Fist versus Orcs. Nice. See you later, Spotty. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Like, I don't think it's a negative that people are overwhelmed that there's the amount of stuff that exists. Like, you don't look at the Horus Heresy and go, oh yeah, but it's 57 books or something. It's like 90 books. It's like, well, there's the start. The start is Horus Rising. Like, you know where to start with Horus Heresy. So getting into Horus Heresy as a game, here's the rule book. That's what you start. Or maybe here's like have they got a quick guide? They've got. I'm sure there's like a quick start guide for Horus Heresy in terms of here's a few rules that you can use. But maybe we as in the internet are doing a worse job in terms of, oh, look at all the cool things you can do with Horus Heresy. You've just got this book that's come out, that book that's come out. It's not a negative in itself, but people's reaction to it can be. But that's their reaction. So they can control, so we have to guide them what their reaction should be. Because, like, you can't control, like, it's the famous saying, isn't it? You can't control what's happening out in the world, but you can control your reaction to it. You can either react in disgust and, like, be really upset and angry and cross, or you can move forward and try to make an impact and react to it in a positive way. So, like, I think Warhammer teaches more than people realise, and that's not a bad thing. As long as we are educating and teaching people where to start and how to react and how to come into it. And obviously you have those YouTube channels which are like, Games Workshop ruin this and break this and ruin that, and Games Workshop's far too complicated, 40k this, rah! All that sort of stuff which is out there is probably not a good thing for breeding positivity in the community. Those channels can get F. Well, they can, but they're really popular. Like, the one that I've got blocked, or the 4 that I've got blocked, get thousands of views every time they put out a video, whereas my positive videos get 2,000 views. So, yeah, anyway. What were we talking about? We were talking about Horus Heresy. I was asking Stu about his game of Horus Heresy. And what did Stu do to learn how to play a game of Horus Heresy? He played a 1500 point, simplest mission. Done. It's like saying it's absolutely fine. It's okay not to be okay. Like, it's all right, It's all right to be okay, and it's also fine to be offended by something, and also it's not gonna hurt anybody. So it's okay to feel overwhelmed by all the books, but if you really want to play it, you'll find a way to not be overwhelmed, and you'll find the starting point. I sense that one of them is that. Yes, one of those is that, because I cannot stand that channel. It infuriates me that that channel gets so many views, especially knowing how much YouTube pays for that many views. There is, of course, the really happy, positive one of seeing how many views people like Luton gets. So Luton is a really cool law YouTuber, in case you don't know, and he gets millions of views, which is brilliant. Anyway, does that make sense to anybody, or have I just kind of does half of the chat completely disagree with that? Bricky is funny too. Yeah, I can't get into Bricky stuff. Informed law people are hidden MVPs of what? Yeah, 100%. 100%. You have to be clinically stupid to enjoy that channel. It's just people wanting. It's far easier. It's easier to be negative. It's far easier to be negative about something, because everybody can be negative. I could be negative about this in like 2 seconds flat. I could pick out and be negative about this in 2 seconds flat. It's easy. It's lazy. It takes no effort at all to be negative about something. It takes effort and it takes thought to be positive about something. So people are very, it's easier for the people to be negative and hang out in negative channels. You disagree? You don't think it's easier to be negative about something? Holy moly, that's insane. Anyway, let's be positive. This is looking better. This is looking better. I'm pleased about this. Sorry, I keep drifting off. Off camera with this. I think this is looking. Better. I'm happier. Happier about this now. Holy moly, this is insane. Is this a good thing to click? You are turning off. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I watched all of Has Been Hotel the other night. It's not an edgy young adult show like I thought. It's actually a really good song. It's a really good song. Wait, what was it called? Has Been Hotel. Nice. Good. Glad you liked it, dude. What's it about? What is it? Right, okay. The Devil's Daughter? What? Opening a hotel in hell to try to redeem damn souls and not get butchered by angels. So reading Corax rules. Yes, One Stop. Gimme. What are Corax's rules? Have you got the Libers? Or are you just reading him on New Recruit? Is he good? I listened to a... he's got like 19 attacks when he uses his whip, doesn't he? I listened to the... Heresy Hammer breakdown, where they kind of talked about him. I think they said he was a infantry shredder. You have every PDF? Yes, please. He's a bit naughty. Is he? Is he? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's his, does he have a gambit to himself? Does he have a gambit of his own? Is it a gambit? It is a gambit, isn't it? Well, fucking hell, I'm not on shot. Hang on. I want to paint there. So if I want to paint there, let's paint there. There we go. And then get it in focus. There we go. He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty bot. That's targets, killbots. He will melt infantry. His gambit ignores focus mods. Mostly because the newest movie they made was fantastic. Every time a Brit says the word naughty, I start humming the Little Bit Naughty song from Matilda the musical. Does he melt infantry because on the whip, or are his claws? Are his claws quite cool as well? That's what happens when the microphone's so low, so that I can talk and catch it. Catch it when I'm moving my brush away. What's KD's next like? Stu. That's another Raven Guard special character. It's the Moritat dude with the 2 pistols. He basically be able to will any challenge roll and kill leaders, but to use the gambit you have to use the claws. Oh, what's the difference between claws and? I'm guessing claws have got more strength, and the whip is like base strength and a ton of attacks or something. I feel like in his case they're more like talons and claws. Oh no, I've mixed the names up. If you want to use the whip, that's 9 attacks, AP 3/2 damage. Yeah, the whip is Talonis. Talonis? The whip is Talonis, and then is it the guns? Is it the pistols that are Wrath and Justice, or the lightning claws? I think it's the pistols that are called Wrath and Justice, and the claws are probably just the Raven's talons, are they? Is that right? So you have to use the whip if you want to use the gambit. The Corvidine talons, gotcha. Because I've got a spare pistol, because I cut his pistol off his hand, I have one of his pistols, which I'm going to try and give to a character. I'm going to try and make a character with like a, I don't know what I'm going to make a Praetor or something, maybe, with one of his claws. I don't quite know what other weapon to give him, but he'll have, not claws, pistols. I don't quite know what other weapon to give him yet, but I think it'd be quite cool. The whip in the gambit, but the gambit is good. And the gambit, hang on, the gambit ignores focus mods. Oh, really cool, dude, really cool. You love birds. Can't see any other named Raven Guard. Really? Should be a dude called KD's Nex. Should be this dude. Oh, speaking of stupid things, they've changed the website again, so you can't click on the names. You can't click on the games up here anymore. You have to go into shop. Just ridiculous. That guy should be that dude. So KD's Nex. So yeah, he should be a special character somewhere. He's a Moritat. He's got 2 pistols. Yeah, I don't know. The new website's atrocious, dude. The new website is a right mess for a leading company. It's really poor. Ah, found it. He's command, not high command. Gotcha. Yeah, he's not like a, he's not a big character. Hopefully he's quite good though. Yeah, for £1 billion company, yeah, exactly. For saying they keep wanting to try to make their games accessible. The actual purchasing of their games is atrocious. This is quite fun hearing One Stop's reactions to my Raven Guard. Yay, Manaringo! Thought you were doing Plague Boys. No, I just did one as a test because I've got lots of spare. I've got lots of spare marine bodies, so I thought, oh, I'll do some Death Guard with the spare marine bodies and all the tanks. Yeah, the order of the models change. I've noticed that as well, Purples. When you send me things, and it kind of resets my page, all the orders go all over the place. And that's not difficult. Like, the order of models on the site shouldn't change. I think that's pretty cool. I went to school for this crap. I have opinions. My whole final year project was website design. Nice. Yeah, so many annoyances on that website. Nothing makes sense. Nothing's logical. Nothing is where you want it to be when you want to navigate. And the Warhammer community page is absolutely terrible at the moment as well, which is a shame. Can't even find like the latest article.
Good, good. Share
Yo,
our study,
Spiky!
and I will not eat
When are
you.
your salamanders coming, dude?
Yet.
How are you doing? Aspen is currently on Spiky if you want to go and tell her that you've ordered some salamanders. Because she's also currently painting salamanders as well. And then obviously come back, because I'm awesome. How are you doing, Spiky boy? Yeah, back from errands this morning. Fresh baked... What fresh baked treats have you got, dude? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Website was like half of my graduating grade. Nice. Cookies and pierogies and some discount day-old salad. Still delicious now, 75% off. Dude. Dude. I love reduced things. Of course, by the time Facebook came around, I was in a trench somewhere and missed it. There's a new app here that lets food vendors upload their day-old bundles for a sale. Oh yeah, there's one here as well for that. My sister uses it loads. Yeah, my sister uses it loads, dude. That's really cool. Too Good or something. I forget the whole name, but it's something. Yeah, it's something around there, isn't it? Something like that. I forget exactly what it is. So I'm trying today, Spiky. I'm trying today to tidy up Corvus Corax. Because he was a little bit messy. Maybe it's the same one. I kind of got the idea for a website because of how frustrated I have been at our inability to share the art. We made about that. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be cool. Why? Why? Why is it drying out so quickly? Everything's drying out so quick. DeviantArt appeared around the same time. Didn't like its navigation setup. It's 30 years ago we got. Oh. Kind of sucks they turned evil. Kind of sucks they turned evil. Oh, DeviantArt. DeviantArt turned evil? I used to hang out with one of the senior staff from DeviantArt. She was awesome. Nice. A dream up situation in 22. They got into AI and stole all their users' art without consent. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, this looks so good. Type back and then let's stall everyone's art without consent. Apparently they're scanning pre-digital era books into AI to keep feeding it. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Oh dear, that's not good. I'm running out of battery already.
As a demonstration of our power.
باتر يا عزيز.
Get another one, you moron.
I think I have one in the truck.
As a demonstration of our power.
شاطر يا عزيز.
Double battery, is it not figured out the cooldown? Huh?
Get another one, you moron.
I think I have one in the truck.
Come and see the violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being repressed! Bloody peasant!
Bloody peasant. Oh, that's very loud. Sorry if that echoed a little bit. Double trouble. Ba ba boom. You love Holy Grail so much. I love the Holy Grail. I love gold.
Look, you stupid bastard! You've got no arms left! Yes, I have. Look! Just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. Nice Austin Powers reference.
You know, I have one simple request, and that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Frickin' laser beams.
Wait a minute. He kinda looks like a baby. Come here, I'm gonna eat you! I'm bigger than you, I'm higher in the food chain! Get in my belly!
Muted sea bass. Get in my belly. Thank you for the bits, purples. Valdor's out for delivery. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. I wanted the Legion pre-orders to push my order for free shipping, so I won't get my Marines until mid-August. What Legion pre-orders did he get? Oh, the Space Marine Legion. That's what I do. It gives you time to kind of prep and mentally run through how you're going to paint the salamanders and stuff. It's not a bad thing. And to be fair, that's only like 2 weeks away. What's the Legion stuff that you've got? What's the Legion pre-order stuff that you've got, Spiky? Okay. Ah. Let's do some more white. Try and get this. Transition working. Hey Cryo, welcome back, dude. Trying to get this. Trying to get this. Oh, there we go. Trying to get this. There we go. See, I can bring that up, but there we go. How's your Raven Guard diorama coming on, Cryo? You want to MP3 in our disc? Oh, nice one. Thank you very much. 5 seconds. Oh, what a ledge. Oh, mate, you're super helpful. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Give it a listen now. A little frisky. What? Very good. Where's that from? Where's that from? I will download that. I will download that and upload that ASAP because that's very funny. John Strife explaining how he types on his keyboard. Oh, okay. Explaining how he types on his keyboard. Sometimes I use the middle finger. Thank you, Cryo. That was incredibly kind of you to kind of clip it all out and everything, so that's cool. John Strife is Josh Strife. Did I say John Strife? Josh Strife. He's like an anti-Assman. An anti-Assman. Fun lad and just all around sensible dude. His common sense rants are iconic. He's an encyclopedia for MMO. Oh, is he? Is he by now? Is he by now? I remember him enjoying Asmongold, noticing him, but it's probably older, so I have no idea how he feels about Asmon transitioning from living in Stinky to being the Stinky. What? Like, imagine Asmongold, but instead of being a dirty grifter bigot, he's sensible. I'm so glad I don't know what the fuck you're all talking about. What? A dirty grifter bigot? Right, anyway. Da-da-da. Am I this oblivious to shit? Am I this oblivious to stuff? I have no idea. What was it? Asman. I have no idea how he feels about Asman transitioning. Anti-Asman. Josh Strife Hayes. Stupid internet bullshit. That's probably why I haven't heard about it then. I don't do stupid internet bullshit. Well, clearly. How do you like? Oh, whatever. I'm not sure I care. But I'm glad you all like Asman and Josh. Asman and Josh. Asman. Right. Hang on, what did he call him? A bigoted what? A dirty grifter bigot. A dirty grifter bigot. No wonder I can't like compete in the YouTube environment. I've done a video, literally me, for 15 minutes talking about primers, about black primers. Like, nobody cares about that shit. Nobody cares about that. Instead, everybody watches, what was it? Dirty grifter bigots. We like Asman Gold. Never. I can't stand that douchebag. We don't like Asman. Is it Asman or Asman? Oh, is it just so? Hang on. Is he called Asman? Why is he called Asman Gold? I stay away so that Chris doesn't have to. Well, yeah. You need an hour video complaining about what? It is true, such is the sad state of affairs. That's the name of his channel. Okay. Anyway, everybody make sure you watch my primer video when it comes out, because that's way more interesting, I promise. Dear, maybe I should say this primer's shit. Or maybe the thumbnail should be, is this primer shit? And then I'll just go into, hi everybody. I'm gonna do this video about primers. God, it makes me upset. It does affect you. It does affect you. Try and do cool videos.
Thumbnail, Games Workshop did it again. Is this primer shit?
Hey Harumph, how you doing? Oh my god, I've got 15 people. 15 people. I need to be more negative. There's only 15 people in here. We're not painting well enough. Right. You need to add Games Workshop in it. Also do the face. I deleted that crap when it was still called Twitter. I'm still on Twitter. Have you tried some of the harsher lacquer primers? I've tried the Mr. Hobby. It's all right. This is my favourite. That's my favourite. But Gallery have just sent me this one to try. So the video's about this one, but comparing it to this one. They're my two favourites. And I basically it's just 12 minutes of me breaking down why I like that primer. TLDR. Oh, okay. Mr. Service of Black is one of the nicest primers I've ever used, but it's a faff to use. So the man already had a huge audience for WoW, and then suddenly... Hang on, who? Is this the Asman dude? Or is this the Josh? John? Can't remember. Can't scroll up. I can't scroll up. Realised he could make even more money by farming right-wing... Oh, fuck's sake. Right, okay. I think it's probably good to at least know those things. So if you see a 13-year-old nephew watching his shit, you can say, don't do that. Fair enough, never mind. What? Hang on. I believe literally nothing. Nothing but gaming is... So, hang on, the TLDR, is that Asman or is that Josh? Oh god, I don't. I'm just gonna put your sound effect up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on anymore. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Oh my word. Right, anyway, here we go. Everybody watch me paint amazing models. Sorry, Cryo. You don't have to do anything. Everybody post Hassan Piker clips in Discord. I watched his entire presentation at the EU Parliament. Josh is an amazing. The ass guy is vile. I just try to keep everybody. I just try and be good. Just there's not Doesn't seem to be much space on the internet for people who just try to be good. What's everybody doing today? Is anybody painting today? Is anybody doing cool stuff today? You just create content. You just create things every day and hope it gets seen by at least somebody where it'll make a difference. That's all you can do. People want to watch AI dancing mice. Can't do anything about that. You forgot this guy existed. Don't forget this guy existed. He's awesome. Especially if you give him a new head. Man. Not bad, not bad, we're getting there. Sounds like that guy. What's going on? Currently prepping Sister's kill team. Nice! Star Strider kill team, and between despairing over the lack of any action from my works IT after the break, oh no! Novitiates or Celestine Insidiants. You got 2 vaccines, one in each shoulder. Ouch! Which vaccines did you get? Did you get a COVID one and something else? Oh, no. COVID. Does COVID still knock you out for like a day, or is that sort of worn out? She said there's no need for a 4th COVID vaccine. It's drying on the paintbrush so quickly. This is ridiculous. Nice. So it's just a general vaccine thing. Nice one, Cryo. Nice one. Dry look already. Dry already. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not even that hot today. It's just really I can't. Forget how old you are, but you're probably around the age for the first boosters. I'm approaching the second round. The second round? I need to get my boosters for diphtheria, tetanus and a whooping cough. They're due soon. It was around the first men and the old gods. In the seasons of mist, may each and every one of us give the devil his due. Can't be older than 21 because my military, my cycle of boosters started at 20. Nice. Iron oxide. Hey Spider, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? Anything interesting today? Necron Warriors and a Reanimator. Nice! God, I haven't done Necron Warriors for ages. Got 60 done. Nice. Necron Warriors and a Reanimator. Super cool, dude. How far along did you get them? We are trying. To paint some Corax. Necron Warriors are drying from their oil pin wash, then I need to rim them the Reanimator. I got the base coats and the first wash on. I'm in a slow grow league and deadlines are coming up. Nice. Perfect place for Necrons. Yeah, we haven't done Necrons for ages, have we? We used to be Necron Central. We used to be all the Necrons on Twitch. Back in the day. Isn't very metallic. My oil pin wash is white. Nice. What colour have you done it? What colour are they? I've got a couple of different colour schemes on mine because I went blue and airy green, and now I've done a or doing a boarding patrol, boarding actions, boarding party in normal kind of like dark grey and green. Just got to cut into those little bits which we just drifted off. we go. Blue and Bone was going to be my scheme for a Necron army back in the day. Nice! Lurk. No worries, perps. No worries. Thanks for lurking. Are you mixing your own greys? Yep. Yes. There is a number of YouTube videos and Patreon videos all about the greys and the blacks. If you want to see exactly. Definitely there, but I can't paint it. Not bad. Not bad. Or do I do these silver? Do I do these silver? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I am gonna go make some dinner and go for a run. I will catch you all on Friday, I think. I don't think that's too bad. Do some more on it tonight. we go. Right, I'll take a photograph of that for Instagram in a little bit. Right. Thanks very much, everybody. I'll see you all on Friday. Have a good evening.